Hey, good evening. Thank you.
चलो टेक टू.
Okay.
Do a
Hey,
clap.
good evening. Clap.
Do a clap.
Okay, good evening and welcome to Talk to Nishan. Today we have Abhir Chakra for the second time, and we have a cynical bitch, Myra. Uh, I don't have much to add apart from what I just did, so.
You be the
That's
judge of
savage,
whether
dude.
I am cynical or not. I'm not. Okay.
Okay, we would come to that definitely.
Okay.
So today we are here to talk about magical mornings. I truly believe that if you are waking up somewhere around 4, 4:15, 4:30, anywhere between 4 to 5, you can magically transform your life. You would just pick yourself up from chaos, you would pick yourself up from total disoriented state, and then you would transform into this orderly, disciplined being who is set to achieve everything he wishes to. That's my way of looking at mornings.
When did
Mornings
you
are
start doing
extremely
this?
powerful. Uh, Around 15 months. It has
15
been
months.
15 months I have been practicing it. Obviously, there are good days, and then there are bad days, and then there are bad many days, and then there are bad weeks. So, in a continuity, it's been close to 90 days with a routine of 3:30 a.m. and then I practice 5 a.m.
That's 3:30 a.m.
Yeah,
That's not a real time.
that's usually my bedtime.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, so today you woke up at 6.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Tell us
First-
about that.
Well, as I'm speaking right now, I'm feeling extremely sleepy. But at the same time, I would also like to mention a few quick things here. First of all, I felt like a winner in the first few minutes of starting the day because I was able to conquer my mind. For a brief moment, I was able to shut my mind up that keeps telling me that you deserve more, you deserve to sleep more, and you know what, there's nothing to be excited about, just go back to your bed. So that's point number one. A
So you
sense
felt
of
like a winner.
absolutely,
Okay, that's
because I've been the slave of my mind for a very long time.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Point two.
Yeah, and I'm the cynic.
Okay, what time do you wake up?
I wake up when I have to.
Okay, that's
You know,
brilliant.
The theme of the podcast today is magical morning.
Yeah.
The one thing that came to mind when you said that is, do you guys ever had snow days or rain days?
Okay.
School
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right?
rain days, yes, but then
Yeah, it's like you wake up in the morning,
Uh-huh.
you get ready,
Uh-huh.
and then mom says, no
No
school.
school today.
That's a
Yes.
magical morning
Yeah.
when I get to go back to bed.
So now you have that luxury maybe. How old are you if I may ask?
I mean, I turned 23 last year in August.
You have this luxury. Now people like us, elderly folks, what do you think we are supposed to do?
Okay,
Wake
see,
up and
this is how much I don't know them. I know he's 32.
yeah, just swap the digits in your
Right.
age
You
and
are
you get
31.
32.
Right.
Mhm.
I didn't even know how old you guys are.
So we are like
You
ancient
guys
people.
look brilliant for your age. Can I
Magical
just
mornings.
say? Yeah, well done.
She's not cynical, I guess.
Yes.
See?
Okay, you change his opinion. Let's see.
Right. I don't know. It's just I haven't figured stuff out the way you guys have. So yeah,
No.
that's why I'm willing to listen to you.
Yeah, and thank you for doing so.
Yeah.
Though you are cynical, but thank you for doing so.
Okay.
Okay, so I think you recently finished the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I've read 80% of the book.
Okay, just to add, even I have done so. Maybe
Who is Robin
What?
Sharma?
he is a humanitarian. Okay, that's the best.
So
way.
like he gives money to poor people.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah, he
He
does.
offers.
That's a philanthropist. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's a
so
humanitarian.
humanitarian, he's a life coach, teaches a lot about
Ideally, he's a writer.
life.
Right.
He writes. He's a wordsmith. No, truly, he's a wordsmith. He
Okay.
has brilliant vocabulary, and he doesn't write. He handcrafts his book. That's powerful shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He never says I wrote a book. He says I handcrafted a book. It's like,
That sounds
wow,
very
that-
pretentious to me.
But
An
once-
aspiring writer. If someone said that to me, I will not read that. But okay.
But then the point is, he has written more than 30 books, and
Mhm.
he's a bestseller since a very long time.
Right.
His content is very
I
powerful.
mean, listen, 50 Shades proves that bestsellers don't really mean anything.
Now you know, cynical.
Okay, but if you dig,
Is this a cynical thing to say, or is this just the truth?
but if you dig oxymorons, then he's a corporate monk.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
So yeah, he's building
And
empires
here
within
is
yourselves.
something wherein I would like to deviate for a moment.
Mhm.
What do you think about corporations?
I mean, they're generally evil, right?
Okay, yeah, stick to that. What do you think about corporations?
They own
Not-
everything, every
please hire
tangible
me.
thing we see around us, and even intangible things like talent, time, misery, emotions, everything that you can think of. They pretty much own the world right now.
We still would like to work for them and make lots of money.
Yeah, same here. So I have a different take on corporations. For a very long time, let me just give you a small background. I wrote my first book at the age of 28. It was published in 2017, early 2017. It's called Broken Radio. It's against consumerism, and I have written extensively about corporate slavery and how corporations turn you into something which you are not, and then maybe just devastate your entire life. And I truly believe that for a very long time, and a tiny part of me still believes that, even
Right.
currently.
Me too.
But
Big
but-
part of me. Yeah.
but in the last 1 year, what I have observed
Mhm.
and what I have finally agreed in a dialogue with myself is that is not true. Corporations are not evil. And the reason I am saying this is they are highly structured organizations which are based on very profound habits. They drive a culture. I understand that culture might look extremely bad, but the corporation is not bad.
Yeah.
Those are the
People.
Now that CEO, just hear me out once. Steve Jobs, you would find 50% articles about them telling you that he was an asshole. You would also find 50% articles about him telling that he was a genius, a magician. He was
Yeah,
highly
because
creative.
nobody's just one thing, right?
So what I believe is every corporation begins with good intent, but people, flawed people like you, me, no one's perfect, and maybe more flawed than he, me, or you. Maybe total toxic people who have zero accountability, who think everything just happens to them. Nothing happens to us. We create whatever happens to us, apart from murders, rape. I understand that. That's not the discussion we are doing here. But nothing really happens to us. It's all our mindset, how we perceive. So that's where I try to believe that I personally, if I fix myself, I would be able to fix people around me in a working environment. So I can transform good behavior and good habits in my team,
Mm.
in my organization, in my partner organization, and in the whole world.
And that starts with getting up early in the morning.
Absolutely, my friend.
So, I mean, like Benjamin Franklin had invented this phrase or the proverb that early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So, I don't know again if that's 2 centuries ago or 3 centuries ago, but then there should be a certain amount of truth in it.
I mean, of course. See, I'm not counterculture enough to hate all corporations. I mean, in my mind, there's a dichotomy, right? There's like oil corporations, and then there's Disney.
BP sucks.
Okay.
Disney sucks too.
I mean, right? In my mind, what you're describing is leadership rather than corporations.
Okay, that's one way to look at it.
So I don't know. Like, of course, people are the root cause of all bad things
Yeah, always
on the
blame,
planet.
just blame it on
You
people.
know, I
We,
mean,
we.
I,
So how
listen.
do we fix that? We
That's why
drive
I'm
good
interested
behavior.
in what
Yeah.
you
So
are
we
doing.
drive good behavior. Once you start waking up early, you're actually taking a responsibility that okay, I am no longer the person, and no disrespect to anyone. I am not saying that somebody who's waking up at 10 or 11 is a bad person. He has zero responsibility, he has zero accountability.
People just live different lives.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, there is a hack. Okay, and that hack is wake up early, transform your life. It's as
I
simple
mean,
as
that
that.
doesn't apply to someone who's working night shifts, though, right?
No, it doesn't. Absolutely
Of course.
not. But for them, their nights are different. I understand it's very challenging. I have worked 12 years. I've worked in night shift for around 9 to 12 years. He has worked night shift for around 6 to 7 years. So we understand the challenges of night shift. But then what happens is, though it definitely impacts your circadian rhythm, but slowly and gradually your day is transformed. So your morning is whenever you wake up, like 5. So ideally, could be possible that you were waking up at 8, you had that luxury, but then again, you can shift that to 5 p.m. I'm not asking you to, if you are doing a night shift and wake up early, that's just impossible. But yeah, the point is to wake up early than you generally do and spend some time in peace and quiet. Morning gives that luxury. That won't be available for night people if they wake up at 5 p.m. in the evening. I understand they won't get that, but still, if you are giving an hour or two each morning or whenever you wake up according to your morning and according to your days and your night, you can invest a little time in a dialogue, in an intimate dialogue with yourself. You write, you meditate, you do journaling,
Right.
you do your affirmations, you say I'm beautiful, you say I'm powerful. None of that is bad shit. I know how this is going to sound to you. I thought those people were
But
losers.
it has worked for you. No, I don't think
Yes.
that that's loser behavior.
Mhm.
I genuinely think that that is better behavior than whatever I'm doing with myself. But that has helped.
Yes, that
You
has
swear by
helped me. Yes, that's helped me tremendously. See, what happens after a tiring day? What we do is we stretch the day further. We go ahead and we binge watch. Okay, body is producing more and more cortisol. The stress level is high.
What is cortisol?
Cortisol is the stress hormone. It's
Okay.
a response if things are not going right, if your body and your mind thinks this is not a good place and good time to be in, boom, a dose of negativity. You're like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
And you
So
go
I
through
have a
that
lot of
stress.
that.
Yeah. So night, once you are extending your nights, and then what would you do? You can't do anything too productive at night because you have already exhausted most of your cognitive abilities throughout the day. Even if you started your day at 10, your cognitive abilities are going to depreciate slowly and gradually, and towards the night you just can't perform any task which requires too much of effort or too much of your focus and concentration. So what would you do? You would binge watch. That would lead to binge eating. That would lead to more restless night. That would lead to bad quality of sleep. I mean,
I think that has a lot to do with the different states of awareness as well. So I understand that getting up at least a couple of hours before your usual time gives you more time to work on yourself. But at the same time, I mean, some researchers have found that we operate in 4 different states of awareness: the alpha state, the theta state, the delta state. Again, we usually say that when you wake up and in the morning when you're in the middle of absolute quietness, you're in an alpha state. An alpha state is the most productive, is one of the most productive states.
is it also impressionable?
Yes,
Okay, so
absolutely.
if you keep
Mhm.
on telling yourself that I will be a great person, I will be a legendary writer, I will be a
Absolutely.
history maker, that would work because your subconscious is being reprogrammed at the same time. You are
Absolutely.
more impressionable. Are you getting this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of we all have those voices in our head which we did not want, but maybe a relative, maybe a bad friend, some of
Maybe
us,
just
maybe,
depression.
yeah, that say that you are good for nothing.
Mm.
You can reprogram that voice
Mm-hmm.
during that hour, during that morning hour.
And the
So
best time to
meditation works better.
Yes,
yes, and
and
the best time
affirmation.
to do that would be right before you doze off to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and the moment you wake up.
Mm.
You're highly impressionable.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, you know, most of the affairs, extramarital affairs, happen at night time. Because you experience decision fatigue, you are so
That's an
impressionable.
important tip
Perhaps
that you have.
that's popular Hollywood culture.
No,
Yeah.
it's just,
Oh, it's pretty popular in India too.
yeah. Okay, so I'm quickly going to add something. Two great books,
Mm.
The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg
Mm.
and Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Mm.
Okay.
James Clear, yeah. So Charles Duhigg is a journalist, investigative journalist, and James Clear, he is a habits expert. What they both believe is, and many other
Not
researchers.
weird. I heard the word sexpert.
That was
So a
pushing.
lot of rewiring and programming
Habits
going on here.
expert. Right.
Yeah, habits. Yeah, habits. Okay.
Okay.
So there's something called a cornerstone habit. Cornerstone habit.
Mm-hmm.
If you find your cornerstone habit, then automatically your life would change. Every bad habit would automatically change. Now,
Joke's on you because what
Yeah.
if my cornerstone habit is
isn't
hating myself?
I'm speechless.
That's profound.
It's
That's why we need young blood. Young blood, man.
okay, I
young
might be a little bit of a cynic. I think I have convinced myself that I'm a cynic.
Good Lord, we have a conversion here.
Okay, so just to complete, just
So
to
basically, all my mental health diseases will go away if I just start waking up early.
there's a strong possibility.
Okay, it's
You
a start.
haven't tried it, yeah. So you can try it. There's a strong possibility. Now that is why we are talking about this cornerstone habit. Could be possible that your cornerstone habit doesn't turn out to be waking up early and it turns out to be
Writing.
journaling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he wishes to leave smoking and that turns out to be his cornerstone habit. The moment he leaves smoking, he quits smoking, he starts eating healthy,
Mhm.
that in turn improves his gut health, that in turn improves his serotonin production, which is responsible for better mood
Mhm.
and focus,
All the
concentration.
fun
That in turn would be more, would make him get the marketplace would be more financially rewarding towards him, and that would increase his overall wealth, and then he would, his just his entire life would transform. So nobody can guarantee what is your cornerstone habit, but a good start, if there is nothing to start with, a good start is let's wake up early.
Wake up early.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so
And put in
tomorrow
practice.
when you sleep at 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
make sure you wake up at 5 a.m.
That's impossible. But maybe let's not. I will try not to sleep the weekend away.
Try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Try to
that
sleep
sounds
a
like a
little
plan.
early.
Yeah.
And
Maybe 7 before 5.
yeah, so obviously, so you would start it slowly. If right now you are sleeping at waking up at 10,
8:30.
just no way, 9:50, my friend. 1 week you would wake up at 9:50, and you would make a note of it. Monday 9:50, Tuesday maybe 9:49, Wednesday maybe 9:51. You would make a note of it.
Mm-hmm.
The very next week you would go to 9:40. Just 10 minutes, incremental.
Right.
That's the key.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Scientific.
Thanks for
Great
having
talking.
me.
Yeah.
My pleasure. I believe you're gonna stay here.
I try.
along. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you for listening, watching. See ya.